Hey, and welcome to Drinking Local. We're us three Berg boys. Well, we're doing what we don't know what we're doing. Quiet on set!
What you wanted to go
Special guest. Alright, well, first of all, we'll go cut to the video where we go to the weather center.
Alright, we're off to location number one.
One.
We got Matthew sitting in the middle seat for video purposes. Yep. All the seats are clearly open. And yeah, we'll see you over there. We just got our coffee. We'll meet you guys back at HQ.
Welcome back. So we're back here at HQ. We got our coffee. Let's see. What?
Our coffee was sitting here before though. How did that happen?
Wait.
Oh, we'll Photoshop it.
So, who wants to say where we got the coffee from?
We got it from the Weather Center in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, right on the riverfront.
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 If you can't tell, they have Colectivo coffee there. Anyway, who wants to go first? Who wants to give her the old rating, the old scale?
Well, I got a vanilla latte. That's my beverage of choice. And are we all tasting it, or?
I don't see why
No,
not.
I'm tasting it.
Okay, I guess you're just tasting it.
I'm only tasting it.
Yeah, so give us the presentation.
The foam looks fine. I didn't put any art on it, so I don't know if I can give him that many points for that. I'll probably give him like a 6 on presentation. The travel mug's like nice. They got a nice sleeve with Colectivo on it. I guess I'll.
Did you give it a 6?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. Yeah.
Okay, presentation. 6.
The foam tastes really good, actually. But does that count for flavor, or are we just doing the body?
I guess that's the flavor.
It's up to you, man.
I'm not really getting that much vanilla, to be honest, dude. 7.2.
Yeah, Matthew's giving it 7.2. All right, let's see.
The price. Oh, where's the receipt, man?
My trusty dusty pocket. And the price of a 12-ounce vanilla latte was $4.50. So
Pretty typical from a local coffee shop.
Yeah.
Pretty typical. So what would you give the price range? It's about average.
Average. 5.
5. Average.
So we got the price, we got the flavor. What kind of profile does it have? Do you taste anything? Is it like acidity? Can't say that word. Acidity. What's the acidity? Is it acidic?
You want me to get the
Or is it
little tab?
We should get some of those pH balance
should.
testers.
I'm thinking I'm getting more of a bitter feel out of it than more of a like acidic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what would that be then?
A little bit more basic.
More basic? Yeah.
More bitter.
More bitter. Yeah.
More bitter. So with the profile, what would you?
Are we
give it?
doing acidity as like bad or good?
It's up to your preference.
How about we do like
Middle's good.
The middle is like perfect balance of like.
But then that's also docking the score.
That's kind of going with flavor, so I think that's just being one.
Yeah.
Because that is
Get rid
its
of that,
flavor.
man. We don't need it.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just say.
pH is gone.
Yeah.
You heard it.
Executive
Live.
decision.
Exactly.
But we can still talk about
Decisions on set.
It's fine.
All right. So
Overall experience.
Overall experience, Matthew. Overall experience. Customer service.
I thought
Vibe with the coffee shop.
I thought the way they had it set it up for the time now was very nice. You didn't actually have to go in the shop. I'd say the whole setup was very nice. How they had like the tip jar and like you could tell them what you wanted and they go get it, and they had whatever. But the lady that did it was very nice to us, and she welcomed us, and she didn't say much about the coffee because she must have seemed like we were regulars or something. But overall experience, I'll give like an 8.2. Pretty high.
8.2.
I like it.
Enough that I tipped her. whole dollar.
That's solid.
All right, let's find out the average of these scores here. 6.6 is the average score.
0.6 is the average score for the
Vanilla
latte.
All right,
Weather Center.
I'll go next. So I just got a black iced coffee. First thing I noticed is we've got some serious sweat on this, which means it's cold, which is good for a sign. Just by presentation, not too impressive. It's just a clear
It actually looks
container.
it looks pretty weak. Maybe it's
Yeah,
because of
straw.
ice.
Look
I'd
at
give
that
that like
straw.
a 2.6 presentation.
2.6.
Yeah, I'm pretty harsh for presentation. You know.
It's nice coffee, but I have to say a lot
No
of
logo or anything. I mean, they're a small coffee shop. But still.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of like the paper straw, so that's a great plastic straw right there. That's my
I
personal.
could go without the straw just in general, but straws are overrated in my opinion. Just
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel.
all right. So we'll get into some of the flavor here. Get a good swig of this.
Swig. Nice vocab word.
Is that even a Pokemon?
Definitely a Collectivo coffee there, a little more bitter. Not necessarily my cup of tea, cup of coffee. But overall, a nice, good flavor. I don't see myself drinking this again. I'd give it like a 6.8 on flavor.
6.8 flavor. That's
So,
pretty good.
price on this thing, we had $265 actually for the 16 ounce iced. Pretty reasonable price. I'd say that's pretty average in general. Maybe a little bit cheap, a little bit expensive, but
Pretty cheap. I mean, compared to like a Dunkin' Donuts, yeah, it's like expensive, but
yeah, actually, it's a good price. I'd probably give it a 6.2 on price.
6.2 on price.
solid.
A little above average, but I mean, yeah.
Overall experience, I mean, this was really quick. They're really nice there. Their setup was pretty nice given the time. I mean, their location is great. They're right on the river, so everything's overlooking the river. Definitely give it like a 8.6 as far as
Nice.
experience. Nice high score on that.
Keeping it in the
1.6.
eights.
All right. Who wants to bring out the calculator and let's average these scores out?
Guess that's me.
All right, ready? So for presentation, iced coffee with a 2.6, flavor we have a 6.8, price a 6.2, and overall experience for Carl is an 8.6, and that averages out to
6.05 on the dot.
on the dot 6.05. All right, so last but not least, we've got the regular cup of coffee. I got the medium roast here. Presentation. I mean, it's in a paper cup. I feel like at the Weather Center, really haven't sit down and sat there before, but I'm sure you could probably get like a mug or something. But presentation has, color. It's black. It's black coffee.
Dark brown.
I'm gonna give the presentation. I mean, it's a cup of coffee. I'm gonna give it I really don't see anything on top. Kind of identifies it has like a body if it's oily, so I'm gonna give it a 3 for presentation.
Dang.
And tough on presentations.
I am tough. I like to see my coffee with a little bit of oil on top because I like my coffee a little more.
Pretty generous with
the
my
body.
scores.
Yeah, you were. Let's see the flavor. Yeah, that's quality of a coffee right there. Yeah, it's a little more bitter. I really don't like it that much. It's has better flavor than like a couple Folgers, but I'll probably give it a solid 7. I'll give it a 7. No, I take that back. I give it a 6.
Taking it back.
I took it back. Yeah, I think a
Knocking
7 was a
down.
little too high. And let's see, the price was $2.25. It's a little pricey for a
That's
cup
pricey.
of coffee, so
First
I'm gonna for 12 ounce. I'm gonna give it a 4 for price because that's a little expensive. Let's see, and then overall experience, girl is very nice. If it wasn't for this whole COVID situation, I probably would have been sitting out by the river. So I'm gonna get a little more of a bump due to its location. So I think I'm gonna go with Carl here. I think I agree with Carl. I'm gonna give it 8.6. 8.6 overall experience. I feel like if I was there, sitting by the river, you know, reading a book, doing some work, I think in the morning.
So you had an overall score of 5.4.
5.4 is my overall score. So with all three of our scores,
They average out to a
Combined.
6.02.
6.02.
It's an above average score.
I mean,
Yeah.
for the first one, it's got to be
Five is
it's
average
stone.
on this scale.
Yeah, we're setting the bar pretty low. Once we get a coffee shop that we really like, I think we're gonna take it off.
I mean,
but
we can always redo when everything opens, you know, like give another rerun.
possibly. True. But yeah, well, that's a show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you back soon. You guys got anything to say before we head out here?
Just keep drinking local, support your businesses.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace on the streets.
That's my personal opinion. What do you guys think?
Sweat on this, which means it's cold, which is good for a sign. Flavor here. Get a good swig of this.
Swig. Vocab word.